So good evening. So today, right now, we will understand how this Selenium grid is set up in two different machines which are locally connected, and how you can trigger code from your hub machine and that will get executed on your remote machine. Okay. So what is Selenium grid architecture? First, we'll understand that. So you can initialize your one machine as a hub machine, and you can register different node under that hub machine. These different machines have different set of combinations, configurations. Suppose Windows, Linux, Mac, and this is your hub machine where you have written your code and you want it to trigger only your Mac configured machine. So when you trigger your code, Selenium code, and it is connected to grid architecture, your code automatically go to Mac machine based on your configuration. So this is your hub node architecture. So how to set up that architecture? Let's understand that. So first you have to initialize your machine as a hub machine. Okay. Then we will be initializing another machine. I will take help of this AnyDesk to share my another different machine, and will connect both hub and node together, and I will trigger code from my hub machine and that will get executed on my node machine. That I'm going to see that we are going to see. So let's start. So first we will initialize this as a hub machine. So how to initialize this as a hub machine? First you have to download the Selenium grid from Selenium site, official site. So this is your Selenium server jar file 4.35. So open here CMD. So copy this name and we'll initialize this as a hub machine. So how to initialize this as a hub? Java space hyphen jar, your file name dot jar hub. So this will be your initializing as a hub machine. So if you hit enter, here you can see your hub is started. So here you can see started Selenium hub. So this will be your dashboard port or your main port where you can see number of nodes are registered or not. So here you can see right now no nodes are registered. Okay. So this is your hub, and here you can see publishing port, which is this one TCP colon 192.168, and this will be your subscribing port 192 192.168 1.105.443. So based on this publishing and subscribe port, your node and hub will communicate with each other. So let's see how to connect different machine as a node into this hub machine. Okay, so let's connect to different machines. So I will connect to different machine. So and now I'm connecting to my different machine. So right now on my screen, as you can see, this is my another laptop which were connected to the same Wi-Fi network. Okay, so now I will initialize this as a node and I will connect with the hub machine. So how to do that? First, let me copy the name and I will initialize CMD here. Okay, so now use the command to connect to hub machine. Okay, so that is java hyphen jar your Selenium server dot jar space node. This will be our node machine. So dash dash detect drivers. So we'll be detecting drivers here. One dash will be there. So detect drivers space true. Okay, then space give publish space even publish events space TCP colon colon and IP of your hub server. So this is my hub IP, which is publishing IP, that is this one 192.168 from here to here. So we'll put that TCP colon forward slash 192.168.1.105 4442. So let's see, TCP colon forward slash 192.168.1.105 colon 4442. Okay, space subscribe event. So SU sub SU SCRIBE subscribe EVENTS subscribe events TCP colon forward slash 192.168.1.105 colon 4443. Okay, so as you can see, I have entered correctly. So this is your publishing port, and this is my subscribe port TCP colon 192.168.1.105.4443 in my another machine. So let's hit and enter. Detect drivers, publish events. Let me verify commands. Publish events, subscribe events. So this is correct. So let's hit the enter. So now I have hit the enter. Here you can see my socket is created, event bus is ready, and my browser are connected like initialize. So let me check my hub is registered with the node or not. So here you can see 4444. So this is configuration from the remote machine. So this is my hub machine now, and here you will see this is my remote machine which is on any desk. So let me trigger the program and let's see where it will get executed. So now I am triggering my program from here on my hub machine. Okay, and as you can see I have placed this as a remote, so in the environment, so it will go to remote and it will perform operations remotely, okay, on your hub node machine. So let me trigger the program. So as I click on play, here you can see in the AnyDesk, in my remote machine, it has launched the browser. So the browser execution is now happening in my remote machine, not in my hub machine. So here you can see site is loading and it is performing all the operations. So this is how your test will execution will take place. After the execution, you can see the result on your hub machine. So here you can see all the results are pass. The tests are pass. Okay. So let me run one more time so you can understand. So I am triggering from here. So go to our node machine. Let me retry connection establish. Okay. So just lost the connection. So here you can see just finish the execution part. Let me again trigger. So I'm again triggering the code and you can see in my node machine browser is launched and it is doing the execution part. Observe carefully, my execution is not happening on my hub machine, it is performing on remote another machine. So this is how our Selenium grid will take place. So now it has some element related issue, that is fine, not an issue. So this is how, see, drag and drop has performed. So drag and drop is performed perfectly and my tests are passed on my hub machine. Thank you.